Hello friends, it is Mrs. P. I am here to finally do a video with you guys. It has been a hot minute. I think the last video I did was a chicken maybe. I can't even remember. We got really busy. My son came in with his fiance and her parents. We've done engagement photo shoots. We've traveled around the county, visiting family and friends and things like that. And we did go out of town to Gatlinburg for a little weekend getaway to kind of hang out with everybody, get to know everybody, that kind of thing. Had all my kids there. It was wonderful. We had a great weekend. The weather was great. It was a little bit hot and it rained once, but it was still beautiful the whole weekend. But we had, I had a little accident while I was leaving. We were checking out of the cabin. Okay, so the Great Smoky Mountains has a lot of wildlife, and black bears can be, you know, out and about, especially if they're used to getting fed. And so the cabin that we stayed in was, you know, in this like area with a lot of cabins. And, you know, people think it's cute to put food out and feed the bears. Well, the first night we were there, actually we had just gotten there. We were unloading the cars, and my husband had gone back out and both of his truck doors were open, the back doors. And he accused my daughter of doing, you know, leaving the doors open. And then he noticed like the camera bag was like, had been pulled out into the yard. Trash was everywhere. Long story short, a bear. Did you know bears can open doors? I did not know that, but they can. They if we didn't lock the doors, they were opening the car doors. There's prints, scratches all over all of our vehicles. It was pretty bad. And so the very last day when we were checking out, we had the mama, her two cubs, and two other bears. My husband thinks they were just male bears. Anyway, they were like stalking us as we were trying to load the cars. And my husband, you know, he's very protective. And so he kept, you know, telling us, stay in the house, let me shoo the bears away. He tried honking the horn. He tried, you know, yelling at the bears, stomping his feet at the bears. And they just, one of them climbed the tree. I mean, literally they're like around the car, like around the driveway. One climbed up in like the tree beside the house. So they were not going anywhere. And so we were trying to strategically, everybody get in the cars, you know, so that everybody was safe. And not that I mean, you just never know with a bear, like what they're going to do or how they're going to react to people. So it was my turn, and of course I had my hands full of stuff, or my arms full of stuff, trying to get to the truck. And as I was opening the car door or the truck door, my son also decided to come through, and he was parked right beside us. And so I tried to give him space to get into his car because I wanted him in there first, you know, just a mom thing. And so as I leaned toward the truck, I kept my hand on the door, and for whatever reason, the door latch engaged and it shut all the way. And it shut on my fingers. And guys, when I say that I was traumatized, it had a 1/4 inch space that my fingers were smushed into. Immediately, I was trying, I saw it closing, I felt it closing, but I could not stop it until it completely shut, and then I could open the door. It literally felt like somebody was pulling it from the inside. I could not stop it. And, which I don't know if that's some kind of a defect with the door. I've never seen a door do that before. But anyway, it got me right on the knuckles, these two fingers. It sliced both. My middle finger is the worst. I honestly thought that when I pulled it away that my finger the tip was going to come off, because it was cut all the way around. Pain. I can't even tell you. Blood. It cut through, I don't know, they said an artery. I ran into the cabin and, to wrap it because it was bleeding so bad. And so my husband, he had a first aid kit, so he wrapped it, and we got ice pack, and we left straight and went to an urgent care, which was literally like a mile down the road. And when I walked in, they immediately saw, and like they could tell without even looking at it, really just me describing it, that they couldn't take care of me at the urgent care, so they sent me to the ER. And so yeah, they did x-rays and stuff. I do not have any broken bones, which blows my mind. So I'm very fortunate there. I do have stitches in my fingers and it is so sore. It bruised all the way down in here. It is so painful, but I'm taking like Tylenol and ibuprofen, and that's helping. You guys, it's just been a nightmare. This happened, today is Thursday. This happened Tuesday morning. And so, it's just, today was the first day that I actually took the bandages off and put new bandages on. I needed to get a shower, so I just, I put a bag over my hand to shower with. It's really hard to do things one-handed, but anyway, that is what has happened. I know that's a long story. I blame it on the bears. I don't know. It was just a freak accident. And then last night, I'm just going to throw this in here because my family could use some prayers again. My nephew called me at like 11 o'clock last night. And he doesn't, he calls me, but not like that, late like that. And when he called, I knew something, was up with him. And he had wrecked his motorcycle, his dirt bike. He and his dad, they have a track, and he was jumping the last jump. Something went wrong and he got thrown from the bike, and he had to be flown out last night. He had broken the L2 in his spine, fractured it, had like fragments of bone kind of floating around in there. So they sent him home today. I guess, I don't know. I don't know all the details other than, because I don't want to bug him. He didn't want a lot of people at the hospital. So anyway, if you could just say a prayer for him. He is okay. He has got all feeling in all his arms, legs, everything, but it's just going to be a long recovery for him. And he's young. He's 32 and he's got a 4-year-old. So, all right, friends, I am going to do my debt update. Finally, I've been excited about this one. It's not the best debt update that we have, but we're still going in the right direction. So let me zoom you in. And I apologize. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen on my hand, but I can't take it off. And that would be even uglier. I can promise you that. All right, so this is my debt update for August of 2024. And I did not pre-fill any of these numbers out because I'm just lucky to get this done. I do know that I have no balance on all of these things right here. I'll just go ahead and fill those out. And let's see here. Let me just do this real quick. So the last loan we were working on was our Uplift loan. And at the end of July, we owed $178.85. And we paid $178.85, so it leaves us with a zero balance. So that's one debt we got to pay off in August, which that one was the only one I really worried about. I wanted it gone. So we got that paid. It wasn't supposed to be paid off until December, so we paid it off in August. So what is that? September, October, November, December, 4 months early. Citibank, we owed what am I doing? Yeah, 1613, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 1613.37 at the end of July. I did make a little bit of an extra payment on this, so $140 I paid toward Citibank, and so that leaves a balance of $1473.37. And that's a difference of $140 because there's zero interest on that one right now. Ortho, the last balance was $818.30. We paid $88, which is our regular payment. Brought it down to $730.30, and $88 is the difference. The orthodontist says they think my daughter will be able to have her braces off hopefully at the end of October. So we're crossing our fingers. She really wants to get those braces off. All right, so John Deere at the end of July, we were at $2,056.08. We made a payment of $403.15. That leaves us with a balance of $1,656.43. $399 was the total difference there. That one is so close. My husband actually said yesterday, I'm having all kinds of issues with my car. I've got a leak in there. Like, I don't know if it's through the sunroof or where. But he's like, you know, when we get this John Deere this John Deere paid off, he says, we probably need to get you a new car. I'm thinking, no way. No way. We'll just fix whatever's wrong. All right. Wells Fargo, $63.95 was our balance. 50 cents. I paid the regular $75. That brings us down to $63.20.50. Difference of 75 because that's 0% interest. Next is my car. So it was at $12,957.56. We do have equity in it. It's an SUV, actually. It's an Explorer. And so we do have a little bit of equity in it. So I'm, you know, happy that we're not upside down with it. $12,506.35 after I made the payment, and that leaves that was a difference of $451.21. Okay, and then the truck, $18,355.61. We paid the $470, and that brought it to $17,943.06, and that was a difference of $412.55. Okay, so here's for the fun stuff. All right, so our previous balance was $42,375.27. Our total payments that we made was $18.54, giving us a new balance of $40,000. I already messed up. $40,630.01. And that's a difference of $1745.26. Okay, so, I just read on myself. So, I know that at the end of July I said I would love to be under 40,000. Obviously that didn't happen, but we still made progress. That is the key here. We paid off the Uplift loan early, and we made an extra payment to the Citibank. So the Citibank card is definitely going to be our next focus for this month. Hopefully we will get there. So our total debt that we have paid, drum roll, is $17,298.89. And that's how much we've paid off since January. So pretty happy with this number. All right, so I always do this. I just keep track of the interest. So the interest we paid in August was $108.74, which isn't too bad, but we've got to get these 0% interest cards paid off so that we don't have to start paying interest on those. So anyway, friends, that is my debt update. I'm going to try to film my I don't think I'm going to do my August overview because it's just September overview because it's already kind of into the month, and I really need to just get started on the budget. I do have the first week's done. I will go over that in the next video and do my second one and kind of a check-in, kind of like all in one, so we can get caught up. But anyway, that is my update. I hate that I've been away for so long. I did have a fabulous time with my kids. It is a very rare thing to have them all together, and I just love it. We have so much fun. So anyway, friends, I am going to get off of here and hopefully get another video film so I can get that up tomorrow morning. And I will see you guys later. Bye, friends.